Now, poieo, again, you translate it do or done or did or make, but poieo in their Greek culture, that term poieo described how trees produced fruit, among other things. It can be used in a few different ways, but the concept of the word was used in how trees produced fruit. Trees just didn't do fruit, okay? Trees produced fruit because of what's in the nature of a tree, an apple tree. In its due season, that apple tree will produce apples. And in John chapter 5, verse 19, Jesus is trying to describe to the leaders of Israel why he went into the temple and healed this guy who was on his mat. Jesus goes in and says, if you remember the passage, the guy's been on his mat his whole life, and he says, take up your mat and walk. Well, the leaders of Israel are really upset because the day he did this was a Sabbath. And so Jesus is explaining. And what he's explaining is listen, in fact, the verse is, whatever my Father poieos, I poieo. And whatever I poieo, my Father poieos. Whatever I do, I only do what my Father does, because whatever my Father does, the Son also does. That's language. But the word does there is poieo. So what he's saying is, what's going on inside of my dad, what's going on in my father that makes him do what he does, that's what's going on in me that makes me do what I do.